Buenas noches, profesor. Alright, well, let's get started with the final project. Forewarning before beginning, I will not be showcasing Demo 2. Demo 2, unfortunately, I didn't have my priority system, and I just literally started and completed the entire final project just this Saturday, yesterday in this case. One more thing, the Beethoven sound in Demo 5, I will not include it in Part 4, so if you could just include it in the assets folder, that would be great. Alright, let's get started with the most basic one, Demo 1, Basics. So we have 5 sounds to be loaded in our timer. We're going to have a simple fiddle, beat pen in the center, then to go to the left, and then have a bassoon or trumpet or something. Oh, yeah, bassoon, if it's said like that. Play to the right side of the speaker, and then the next two bassoons are, I am going to use the Q and W keys. W pans the audio to the right, and the Q pans it to the left. This is to show that you can pan it in real time. Alright, let's get started. Oh, and well, obviously, also the volume on the trombone or whatever instrument is up there. We're going to have stereo effect for mono. We're going to have 30 seconds or somewhere like that. We'll have both two sounds play at the same time. We're going to have at 35 seconds. Well, there won't be a printing of how much time. Again, I didn't implement a time length system. And we will stop at 60 seconds. One sound will stop, and then at 70 seconds the other sound will stop. And then right after that we're going to have 3 bassoon sounds go fast, and then stop all of them except the last one. Alright, here we go. And that concludes demo number 1. Sorry if the times are not exact. I'd just rather speed it up and make sure that everything sounds well. Besides, I live in a tower, and loud sounds can get me kicked out of here, so I don't want to get kicked out. Alright, let's go with number 3. Demo 3, voice stitching. This is my favorite one, and we'll be using sine field. Let me load it up for you. Alright, so this is basic sine field, introduction, A to B, B to C, C to A, and end. Let's hear it out. Alright, who would have known that Seinfeld has such a catchy theme song? Although then again, Pokemon has one. Anyway. Alright, so how was this accomplished? Very quick, I have an audio device class. This is the game side audio device, and then we have a handle to an XA audio player. This is in the audio side. This particular one is not completely multi-threaded. Loading files, the clips that the audio device is multi-threaded part, but the playing is not. So, well, it is kind of multi-threaded. Technically, the play command goes in the game side, but you know the audio is still in the audio side. So it's just simple. We just have an audio here that we can cue in sounds. Hold on, let me find it for you. So here we are, cue voice, our pop reserve. We set the source, the node, and we also have our interior callback. I created one. It's just a simple observer that goes into the source voice itself, and once the source voice is done, calls back to the device, and the device just plays the next track. That's how it works. Alright, let's go with demo number 4. Alright, so demo number 4 is about game user callbacks, so let's get to it. Alright. Here we go with our output. We see 403. So we can see 404 has ended. Alright, so, well, we can see that 402 has now ended. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all 4 sounds that, as you requested, have ended. And I'm going to open the callback so I can show you. The way, oh, by the way, the way this is done, this is the iAudio callback. This is the game side callback that registers to the XA audio callback. There's a list, but we have I have what's called the XA callback. This is the custom one on the side of audio. XA callback operates on audio, and IA callback operates in game. So we're using the signals in source. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know much of multi-threading, but at least I got the basics down. So we got the audio tick, typical audio update, a file start. This is a custom just for the starting file for loading, preloading everything, and the file tick in case we need something with asynchronous loading. We'll see it in a moment. That's it. We use I use my own signal boxes with each thread. And the callbacks themselves communicate that way. You know, XA callback once everything gets the functions, I don't know, be buffer end on voice error or stream end, sends a signal back to our interface audio callback. We can create any kind of audio callback we want, and we receive it in the game side. So whatever you want to go, you know, you're up for it. You know, here's the output anyway, so to prove that it is working. And finally, let's go with asynchronous loading. Very quickly, I'm going to add the Beethoven sound because, you know, it's too expensive for Perforce, and I don't want the DirectX fiasco again. So give me a minute. Alright, sorry for the wait. Beethoven has been loaded. Again, I did not upload it to Perforce because I don't want the whole DX thing again. Alright, let's get started with asynchronous loading. And there we go. As we can see, 503 is done loading. We should get Beethoven ready when this is done. Wait for it. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it didn't. Something went wrong. There we go. Sorry for the wait, but, well, it works. Okay, this is gonna go a little bit more than 10 minutes, but I'll make it short. Again, we have a file signal, a new file signal that we load the file. We know we have all the information ready, and once the signal is executed, all it does is call on the file side. It calls the file manager to load a file with a callback, and within this callback, we send the pointer of the handle back to our. Excuse me. Hold on. So the callback obviously contains the pointer to the handle, and in this case, as you can see, we have the audio file handle right here. I called it file, but it's a handle. And then file load status gets everything, voice loads the file to the source voice, and then the signal readies the signal for playing the voice, and then finally notifies anyone that wants to know if a file is done. Well, other than that, I believe this has been this has been really exciting. I'm sorry if I don't show the emotion. I've had a very rough week at work, but let me know, and if you're up for summer, I'm gonna have a lot of free time there. So anyway, but thanks for the great quarter, Keenan. I'll talk to you later.